living for the Lord. Help me sing now, I'm gonna keep. Oh yeah, yes sir. Living for the Lord. Say it again, I'm gonna keep living. Yes I am. I'm gonna live for you, Lord. Said amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, I was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but right now I can see. I'm gonna live on. Yes, I am. I'm gonna live for the Lord. I made up my mind. I'm gonna live on. Yes, I am. I'm gonna live for you, Lord. Said I came to Jesus just as I was weary, wounded and sad. Oh, I found in Him a sweet old resting place. And right now I can tell the world the Lord has made me glad. I'm gonna live, I'm gonna live, I'm gonna live, I'm gonna live, I'm gonna live for you, Lord. Each and every day of my life I'm gonna live on. Yeah, yeah, living for you, Lord. I'm gonna keep on living. I'm gonna keep on living. I'm gonna keep on living, living for. You see, I got a made up mind to run on and see what the end's gonna be. No, 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 no. I decided to follow Jesus. I decided to follow Jesus. I decided to stay on the right road and keep my hands in God's hand. Cause He promised me life. I said He promised me life. He promised to me abundantly above all that we can ask. I'm gonna keep on living. I'm gonna keep on living. I'm gonna keep on living. Living for you, Lord. See, I made up my mind that I gotta go all the way. I got to go all the way with you, Jesus. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna keep on living. I'm gonna keep on living.
All right.
Keep on living. Living
For
for
the Lord. Oh. Y'all, that is Lemanuel Borkin and Company right there with Living right here on the Simple Life blog. So we're talking about forgiving yourself. So I want to tell y'all some. Actually, I found this on the internet, but this is really true. The power of forgiveness for oneself. This is really true, y'all. Failure to forgive ourselves can result in continually being hurt by unresolved pain, suffering, and ways of acting that harm us. Also, low self-esteem and low self-worth. That's what I was talking about, earlier when I said the drugs, because I didn't forgive myself for all that stuff I did. My self-esteem dropped. And then I started focusing on everything, every little detail that was wrong with me. I was like, dang, my leg's too big, my thigh is too big. Everything. I started judging myself. Whew, it's crazy. Being overly defensive or distant in relationships. Oh, that's deep, y'all. 'Cause that's where I'm at right now with dealing with some of my family members who haven't forgiven themselves. They're very defensive and we have distant relationships. They come through when I need them the most, but I would love for us to be able to just get along with each other and sit around and enjoy each other whenever things are going good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see everybody just show up when things are going bad. I want y'all here whenever I'm doing good too. Unnecessary guilt and remorse that wear us down. And self-destructive behavior. Self-destructive behavior. Going out here, I'm gonna tell y'all, I see people doing it too. Self-destructive behavior means you're never gonna see any wrong in yourself, no way. You already ain't forgiving yourself, so you're just gonna do everything that you're not supposed to, basically. You're gonna do everything you can do to sabotage your own relationships, sabotage your relationships with your husband, your wife, your children, your parents, anybody who tries to come close to you. You're gonna sabotage everything because you have not forgiven yourself yet. So you want everybody else to feel what you're feeling, which is hurt. My God. Now this is some things right here. Forgiving ourselves can have many benefits, such as learning to love yourself in healthy ways and no longer beating yourself up for your mistakes. And I'm a witness to that. You can have a beautiful, healthy relationship with yourself. You don't have to beat yourself. Y'all, I take myself out. I don't know where that came from. But seriously, I take myself out and I enjoy it. And back in the days whenever I used to be shameful of the things I did, I wouldn't go into restaurants and sit down and eat. I would order a drive-through only. But now I actually go into restaurants and I sit down, whether I'm with 4 or 5 people or if I'm by myself, I can sit and have a meal with Jamie and enjoy it. Gosh. Okay, so realizing we are human and all make mistakes. Y'all, we gonna make mistakes regardless. I don't care how perfect your little outfit is or how pretty your little lace front wig is, how much makeup you doll up in, we're gonna always make a mistake. That's something we need to realize, that mistakes are just waiting on us to make them. Yes. Okay, so letting go of hurtful memories and painful events and developing an optimistic view for the future. See, when you hold on to negative stuff, in other words, you can't see your view of the future. You can't see what's ahead because you're so busy looking in the past. So we have to learn how to stay focused on forward. And the way you stay focused going forward is to keep your eyes on God, because He is not going to lead you wrong. I promise you, God will not lead you wrong. He's gonna allow some things to happen, but He's not going to leave you even doing that. So we have to stay focused on staying forward instead of going back to the past. A lot of people say, I go back to the past for my testimony. That's cool. Tell your testimony and get on up out of there. Get on up out of there. Realizing you have value and self-worth can open you up to loving others in new ways and demanding respect for yourself. Now, I'm going to tell you, back in the day, I did let people talk negative to me when I didn't know no better. I sat there and I would get so mad, I would cry, I would break my own stuff up in my house, I would throw things and put holes in my walls and stuff. I mean, instead of me just speaking up for myself, saying, hey, don't talk to me like that, I took it out on my cars, I took it out on people that love me. Ooh, and why is it like that? The ones that always care always get the worst ending too. They always get the worst ending of the deal. So the reason I came on this site here was because I wanted to really give y'all some, at least an exercise or two to help you with learning how to self-forgive. So this is called the self-forgiveness exercise, and you can always go to the power of forgiveness.com and look it up. We do give y'all credit, the power of forgiveness.com. You can always go there for more if you want more information on it. Cause I try to give you just enough to get you started, right? Just enough to make your breath stink. Okay, so the first exercise is write down an event for which you wish to seek forgiveness from yourself. Recall areas in your life where bitterness, resentment, and unforgiveness reside. Write with as much detail and clarity as you can recall. And once you do this, I want you to go back and look at it. And it says recognize the hurt. That's A. And B, forgiveness does not minimize the hurt and pain you will feel. Realize what hurt you feel and that you can move past the hurt when you are ready to choose to forgive. So you can move past when you are ready to choose to forgive. Now look, I'm going to tell y'all, that don't mean write this stuff down and then you look at it and say, I forgive. And you think it's over. No, you have to really choose to forgive. It's no laughing matter whenever your heart is turning black. Trust me. Especially you trying to lose weight. Okay. And number 2, read over the event you have written. Have you held on to these feelings for a long time? Does this area affect the way you live your life and interact with others? A. You may want to tell your story to a trusted friend, family member, or counselor. And I'm telling y'all, that works good. That works good right there. Whatever event that you're holding on to, and you know you've been holding this in, you ain't really told nobody. You need to find that one person that you can talk to. And you know what I found works really, really, really well? Now, call me crazy if you want to, but sometimes you can go online, like Facebook. Facebook friends. Some of these people don't know you from Adam and Eve. Get you one good one on there. And start building a relationship. Someone who you know, you can read a person's statuses and tell if they're crazy or not, just about. So you find some good prayer warriors on the social media sites, some good prayer warriors. Get with one of them, get their phone numbers, and y'all call each other and become friends and confide in one another. That's what I did. I found a good friend that I was able to talk with and tell what I was going through. It worked fine for me. And if you don't want to do it like that, find somebody else that you can really trust. That does not talk a lot. That does not spread gossip and all that. Number 3, grieve the hurt, damage done, and work through any anger. It is very natural to be angry at oneself for not being perfect, but no one is perfect. A. Realize you are not perfect. Forgive yourself for what you did wrong. I had to forgive myself for doing those drugs. I had to forgive myself for everything I ever did, for eating all that food, gaining weight. I had to forgive myself for putting on those 537 pounds and then won't able to walk and go places. B. Choose to release the negative emotions associated with the incident. Release the negative emotions associated with the incident. My emotions were high, intense. I'd get mad at people when nobody would help me do anything. I had to release that and start doing for myself. I wasn't bedridden or anything. I was just lazy, to tell you the truth. Realize that we all make mistakes, are imperfect, and in need of forgiveness. Forgive yourself for any wrongs you have done. Look, if God can forgive, you can too. But you have to really mean it. God means it. He means it when He forgives us. He's our Father. What does every father want for their daughter? A good father, anyway. A good father wants the very best for their children and would do whatever it takes to make their children happy, to keep them safe and secure. Know that God is our security. He's our security.